Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about AVL insertion. There are some previous videos that I have done that explains about AVL rotations and binary search tree. So if you find it useful, please refer to that videos in the description. So let's go directly into our video. Here I have taken some elements. Let's see how all these elements can be inserted into an AVL tree. We know that an AVL tree is a self-balancing tree. So after the insertion of each and every element, if the tree is unbalanced, then we have to perform AVL rotations in order to make the tree balance. Only after that we can perform the further insertion. So that is the main idea that we have to keep in mind when dealing with this AVL trees. Let's take the first node, that is 63. First element 63 is placed in a node. Now let's calculate the balancing factor of this node. So since this is a leaf node and since it do not have any left or right child, the balancing factor of this node is 0. So obviously it's a balanced tree. We can insert the next node, that is 9. Since this AVL tree follows all the concepts regarding with the binary search tree, we know that in a binary search tree, the left child will be lesser than the root and the right child will be greater than root. So all these scenarios are also applicable here. So in order to insert this 9, we know that since 9 is lesser than 63, it comes at the left child. Now we again calculate the balancing factor. Here the balancing factor of leaf node will always be 0. Balancing factor of this node is height of left subtree 1 minus height of right subtree 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Since the balancing factor is in between 0, minus 1 and 1, the balancing factor should always has to be in between these values or either of this, any of this value. So here we can say that our condition is satisfied and this is a balanced tree. Next we have to insert the element 19. So this 19 is lesser than 63. So it goes to the left of 63. The 9 exists. 19 is greater than 9. So it goes to the right of the 9. So this is how insertion will take place. Now let's again calculate the balancing factor. Balancing factor of leaf node is 0. Balancing factor of this node is height of left subtree 0 minus right subtree minus 1. So 0 minus 1 minus 1. Then balancing factor of this node is height of left subtree, that is true. For our easy case, we can just count the number of edges. That is from the specific node to the leaf, we can count the number of edges. So here height of the left subtree is 2. Height of right subtree 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2. Now since the value here become 2, this node, this particular node become an unbalanced node. So the entire tree become unbalanced. So in this case we have to perform an AVL rotation. Then let's see which AVL rotation that we have to be performed. We know that LL, RR, LR and RL rotations are there. So out of all these 4 rotations, which one is need to be performed here? Here we know that the imbalance occur when we place a node to the right side of this left child, right? Such a scenario, which rotation is carried out here? LR rotation need to be take place here. So in the LR rotation, first a left rotation is done. Left rotation is always in anti-clockwise direction, and after that a right rotation is done, which is in clockwise direction. So first of all, we perform a left rotation here in the anti-clockwise direction. So 19 moves upward and came in place of this 9, wherein which 9 moves downward. So after left rotation, our tree will be like this. Then again we need to perform a right rotation. So 19 moves upward and 63 comes downward. So 19 moves upward and 63 came downward. So this is our tree. Let's check the balancing factor of each node. So these are leaves. So balancing factor is 0. In this case, height of the left subtree 1 minus height of the right subtree 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. This actually became a balanced tree. So no problem. We can proceed with the next element. So next we need to insert the element 27. So 27 is actually greater than 19. So 27 comes to the right of 19. Then again 27 is lesser than 63. So it comes to the left of 63. So this is how our insertion takes place. Now let's calculate the balancing factor of each node. So this is leaf node and this is leaf node. So balancing factor is 0. In case of this node, height of left subtree 1 minus right subtree 0. So 1 minus 0, 1. In case of this node, height of left subtree 1 minus right subtree 2. So 1 minus 2 minus 1. So since the balancing factor of every node is either 0, minus 1 or 1, we can say that this tree is balanced and we can proceed with the next element. Now the next element is taken, that is 18. We know that 18 is lesser than 90. So it comes to the left of 19. Then again 18 is greater than 9. So it comes to the right of 9. So 18 is placed as the right child of 9. So 18 is placed as the right child of 9. By again calculating the balancing factor, these are leaves. So 0. In this node, height of left subtree 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1 minus 1. In this node, height of left subtree 2. 2 minus 2, 0. In this node, height of left subtree 1. 1 minus 0, 1. So this is actually balanced node since all of our balancing factors are either 0 or minus 1 or 1. So it's a balanced tree. Then we can insert the next element 108. Here we know that 108 is greater than 90. So it becomes right child of 19. Again 108 is greater than 63. So it becomes the right child of 63. So 108 will be placed finally as the right child of 63. Again we can calculate the balancing factor. These are leaf node. So balancing factors is 0. In this node, height of left subtree 0 minus 1 minus 1. In this case 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2, 0. In this case, height of left subtree 1 minus 1, 0. In this scenario also, this tree is actually balanced. So we need not to be performed any rotations. We can proceed with the next element, that is 99. 99 is greater than 90. So placed as the right child of 19. Again, this 99 is greater than 63. So placed as the right child of 63. Then 99 is again lesser than 108. So placed as the left child of 108. So this is the position of 99. Let's calculate the balancing factor. This is 0, 0 and 0. In this case, this 1 minus 0, 1. In the case of this node, 0 minus 1 minus 1. In the case of this node, 1 minus 2. So minus 1. And in the case of root node, 2 minus 3 minus 1. So in this scenario also this tree is balanced. No need to perform any wheel rotation. And the next element 81 is inserted. 81 is greater than 90. So comes to the right of 19. Again 81 is greater than 63. So comes to the right of 63. Again 81 is lesser than 108. So it comes to the left child of 108. Then 81 is lesser than 99. So it is placed in the left child of 99. So the position of 81 is in the left child of this 99. Now let's again calculate the balancing factor. This is the leaf node. So balancing factor is 0. And in this case 1 minus 0, 1. This is leaf node. This is also leaf node. So balancing factor is 0. Here height of the left subtree, that is 0 minus 1 minus 1. And in this case 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. And in this case 2 minus 0, that is 2. And the case of root node 2 minus 4, that is minus 2. So we can see that this tree become unbalanced since the x is minus 2, 2, all these values are present. So we can say that this tree is unbalanced. First of all, let's take a unbalanced node wherein which the unbalanced first occurs. So let's take this example 2. So the unbalance in this particular node 2 occur when we inserted a new node 81 into this specific node. Unbalance occur when we inserted an element into the left side of the left child. So here we know that LL, that condition occur. In LL condition, the rotation that we need to perform is right rotation. So right rotation is in the clockwise direction. So we perform a right rotation here. 99 moves upward and 108 comes downward. So here this 99 is come in place of 108 and 108 move downward. Now let's again calculate the balancing vector one more time. These are leaf nodes. So 0, 0, 0, 0. In this case, height of left subtree 1 minus 1, that is 0. In this case, 0 minus 1, minus 1. And in this case, 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. And in this case, height of left subtree, that is 2 minus right subtree 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So in this specific tree, we can see that each and every node have balancing factor either 0 or 1 or minus 1. So we can say that this is our final balanced AVL tree. No need for further rotation. So this is how an AVL rotation is performed in case of AVL insertion. So I hope that it's clear.